Understanding about data. We often hear the word data. What is it? Data is anything that has to do with information that can be in any format like online or offline data. Everything is data. How? When you switch on the internet on your smartphone, you are using the toggle key called mobile data. The internet is being provided to us through network information or a coding language, which is again data. When you have files like documents, audio tracks, videos, images or photos, folders, etc. that are stored in your computer or smartphone or offline, they can be called data. When you write a research paper, you build some content. This can also be called data. When you build a statistics report, it can be called data. You can always organize your data files on your computer or online on Google Drive or OneDrive. We have learned to use Google Drive and OneDrive effectively. Creating and saving this data is a part of digital life. When you start using smart devices, you automatically start creating and saving various types of data files. We have learned that data can be in the form of documents, images, or videos. Digital documents like Aadhaar card, PAN card, driving license, vaccination certificate, etc. are useful at times when you need to provide your identity, address, or to prove your vaccination status. You can submit your assignments or reports to people online. Thus, you are sharing data. Images and videos are a part of memories, and memories are an important part of life. In simple terms, one way or the other, data is important. When you create folders or keep this data stored properly, you are managing the data, and it is called data management. Understanding about
At the end of this assignment, you will be able to describe the features of Notepad, create and save documents, and format and print documents. Notepad is a basic text editing program and is most commonly used to view or edit text files. This is especially useful for creating HTML documents for a web page. To start Notepad, click Start, scroll down the alphabetical list on the left to Windows Accessories and click. From the drop-down list, select Notepad. When the application opens, a blank workspace is ready for you to begin typing and creating a new document. In the open Notepad, type your name and then press Enter. Type your address and press Enter again. You may wish to change the way your text appears. For this, select Format, Font from the menu bar. In the font window, select the font along with the style and size you require. Press OK to apply your selection to the complete text in your document. To save the file, select File, Save. Since this is a new document which is being saved for the first time, the Save As window is displayed. In the Save As window, you may specify the location where you wish to save the file and the name of the file. Click Save. Your file is stored with the extension .txt. The Save As command can be used to save a copy of a stored file with another name. Now, you may want to print a copy of your document. Click the File menu and then click Print. Another way to do this is by directly pressing Ctrl+P on the keyboard. Make the appropriate selections from the Print window and click Print. You have reached the end of the assignment. You have learned the features of Notepad, creating and saving documents, and formatting and printing documents.
We like personalizing our belongings to every possible extent, don't we? You might find the 12-hour clock format easy, but your desktop displays a 24-hour format. Similarly, you might find the day, month, year format comfortable, but you can find your desktop displaying some other date format. What to do? Customize and personalize. Let's work on Windows to personalize all your desktop elements as per your convenience. Changing taskbar settings to personalize your desktop. You can personalize this notification area by choosing which tools should be displayed on your taskbar. For this, right-click on an empty space on the taskbar. Select Taskbar Settings. Scroll down to go to the notification area. Click on the blue text that says select which icons appear on the taskbar. You will find several options such as network, volume, etc. You can turn on the options that you want to see on the taskbar. There might be some applications that are not running on your computer at present, but their icons are still visible on the taskbar. You can remove the unwanted application icons. Right-click on an icon and select the option Unpin from taskbar. You will find that the application icon is no longer visible on the taskbar. If you feel that the taskbar is taking up some space and wish to hide it, you can also do that. Right-click on an empty space on the taskbar. Select Taskbar Settings. You will find an option that says Automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode. Turn that on. You will see that the taskbar is no longer visible. It would be visible only when you hover your cursor near the taskbar area. Similarly, you will find various other options to change your taskbar settings to personalize your desktop at your convenience. Change
Anita is planning to go for a 2-week college study tour. Her mother advises her to be very careful and to keep her money with herself at all times. Anita tells her that she will not be carrying too much cash. She plans to use the Bheem app for all the monetary transactions. She explains that this app is an initiative by the Indian government to popularize cashless transactions. Transfers can be done directly from one bank to another without the need of intermediate digital wallets. This app is available in different Indian languages. Let us see how to use the Bheem app. At the end of this activity, you will be able to explain the procedure to download the Bheem app and describe how to use the app. Bheem stands for Bharat Interface for Money Application. This is a unified payment interface or UPI-based platform. You can use the Bheem app to send or receive money using your mobile phone, provided your mobile number is registered with your bank. Your payment address will be your mobile number at UPI, and this is what you need to share with others to receive money from them. Let us download the Bheem app on an Android device. Open the Play Store and type Bheem in the search bar. Tap on Bheem Making India Cashless option. Install the app and open it. Now choose your preferred language and tap Next. Tap Next on the following two screens. The app will request for some permissions for verification purposes. Tap Let's get started. Tap Allow on the following two screens. If you have two SIM cards in your phone, you will be asked to choose the required SIM. Make sure you choose the number which is linked to your bank account and then tap Next. Now you need to set a 4-digit passcode or PIN to open the app. Confirm the PIN once again. The Bheem dashboard is displayed. You need to link your bank account to the app. Note that you can link only a single bank account. Select your bank from the displayed list. The last 4 digits of the bank account number and the IFSC code are displayed. Next, you need to set your UPI PIN. This is used to authenticate all transactions. You will be prompted to enter the last 6 digits of your debit or ATM card along with the expiry date. You will then receive a one-time password, that is OTP. If it is not already displayed, enter the OTP and set your UPI PIN. Once you have logged on to the Bheem app using the passcode, your home page will show 3 links. Transactions. Displays past and pending transactions if any. Profile. Shows your payment address, that is mobile number at UPI. Bank account. Shows details of the linked bank account. You can also request to see your balance. You can now start receiving or transferring funds. To make a payment, on the home page, tap the Send button. Note that your beneficiary's bank account should also be linked to UPI. Enter the mobile number or payment address of the person and then tap Verify. If you have entered a valid number or address, the person's name is displayed. Enter the payment amount and remarks. Tap the Save for Future box if you wish to make payments to the same person in future and then tap the Pay button. Now enter your 6-digit UPI PIN and tap the tick mark icon. You see a message confirming that the payment has been made. As simple as that. Tap Go to Home to return to the home page. You can use the Request button to request for money from someone in a similar way. Sometimes merchants display QR codes in their stores for accepting payments. To make a payment using a QR code, tap Scan and Pay. Tap Allow to grant permission for taking pictures. After the QR code is successfully scanned, you are taken to the payments page. You can proceed with the payment as usual. In this way, you can perform all kinds of digital transactions, payments to stores, bill payments, phone recharges, and many others using the Bheem app. Money is transferred instantly and transactions can be done 7 days a week and 24 hours a day. Spread the word about this convenient app and encourage everyone to move towards a cashless digital India.
Hi everyone, how are you all? You being a smart user of smartphone, I'm sure most of you would be doing payments using an UPI ID like through PhonePe, Google Pay, Amazon Pay or even Bheem. Well, so while someone is paying you through Google Pay, have you faced an awkward moment where your number is correct but you have kept some rather odd and tricky name and so it left the payer reconfirming the number? Isn't it awkward? Indeed, it is. A simple tip for it is to have a decent name, maybe name and surname or your company's name, so that it's clear and time saving for both. But well, this name change doesn't happen in Google Pay. For that, you have to go to Gmail. Click on Manage your Google account. Now click on Personal Info tab. Here, click on Name. It may ask you to verify your identity. Once you cross it, you will get the option to change name. Here, do change it and click Save. And now, go to Google Pay and verify. Now, your changed name will appear here. Isn't it easy? Always remember, whenever you have to choose your display name, profile name, keep it decent.
Google Pay sending money. Just a few years back, contributing money for a common wedding gift for your friend or splitting the bill of that lunch you had with your colleagues used to end up in cash transaction. But with various wallets and UPI payment apps like Google Pay, now it has gone digital. Like here, you can see the thumbnails for people you did your recent transactions with. If you don't find the contact you want to pay to in this section, you can click New Payment and in the search bar, simply type the name of the contact. Choose the contact and you can initiate the payment. Isn't it easy? Do try it next time when you think of paying someone in cash. Google Pay. Paying using QR code. Real strength of a UPI payment app is being able to pay money by simply scanning a QR code. This is one of the easiest ways of paying at a shop, and mind you, it saves us a lot of time as well. Neither do you have to manage cash and tender exact change, nor do you have to find your debit card. You can pay with just a single click. Just tap on this scan icon placed on the left top side in the Google Pay, and within a second it will scan the QR code and take you to the payment screen. I feel this is one of the best hands-free payment mode. Google Pay request money. On a busy work day, you are in a hurry. But since a visit to a grocery store is necessary, you go and quickly collect the things that you need. Now you are at the payment counter and you realize that you are falling short of just 100 rupees. What would you do? Well, you can be in safe space if you are a Google Pay user. Just open the contact from whom you can ask for money and click request. Enter the amount you need and done. This request is sent to the other person as a notification and can save you a lot of time. Isn't it easy?
The keyboard is the main input device used by all computers. Much like typewriters, the keyboard has all the letters of the alphabet, numbers 0 to 9, and additional special operational keys. Keyboards convert letters, numbers, and special characters that people understand into electrical signals. These signals are sent to and processed by the system unit. The keyboard is the main input device used by all computers. Much like typewriters, the keyboard has all the letters of the alphabet. Touch typing is a technique for typing quicker and more accurately with all 10 fingers without ever having to look at the keyboard. The advent of electric typewriters brought in the concept of touch typing. This made typing easier and keys needed to be lightly touched. There was less effort along with greater speed and accuracy. The touch typing system consists of assigning letters to each specific finger. Typists learn to type without looking at their fingers. Technological developments resulted in the transition of the typewriter to the computer keyboard. Using computers made it possible to enhance the appearance of text, insert pictures within documents, and do much more.